So I just want to give you a little update on where we're at with PermaWild. It's interesting. Like every week, things progress, and I get more idea of the best way forward. At the moment, what I'm trying to do is focus. I mean, this week I'm going to try and focus on working with partners. So PermaWild, like, if I'm honest with myself, I don't have all the experience that's going to make PermaWild a success, but there is people that do, and I think there could be a partnership with organizations that already are excelling in their field, coming together and helping PermaWild succeed in our goal. So there's sectors like ecology, finance, community development, and planning. There are all areas where you want experts, and my hope is that I can reach out to people in each of those areas, or in a perfect world, to reach out to organizations that are already focusing on those areas specifically, and try and forge a new relationships with these organizations, so that they can come along on the PermaWild journey with us and hopefully meet some of their goals and see some of those goals realized in a way that maybe they couldn't do if they're just working by themselves. And as kind of part of that, I'm developing a skill set within PermaWild. I'm focusing on finding and appointing new board members. So at the moment I'm the only board member, and that's great as far as control goes, but it's not very good as far as that diversity of thoughts, but also experience. So I'm looking for people who have experience in those sectors kind of that we're looking for partners in. So people that have experience in community building and land ownership, as well as ecology and afforestation, people that have been around and know the projects, but also that bring with them their experience and network to our project as well. So I'm going to be focusing on those people, who they are, and just reaching out and having as many conversations as possible. There's going to be a lot of people who hear what I've got to say and think, oh, it's kind of interesting, but call me once you've kind of done something. There's going to be people who are busy and think, I love the idea, but I'm busy. And there's going to be people with doubts about the idea as well, and I'm okay with that. And I'm hoping there's going to be also people who are like, yes, that's exactly what I want to be doing, and sign me up. I've got time, I'm willing, I want to get involved. Something that I'm aware of is when I'm reaching out to these organizations and to individual potential board members, apart from the website, I don't really have one concise document detailing exactly what the plan is at the moment. And this is where a business plan comes in, and I have it more or less together, but I'm just going to try and get it wrapped up in the next week or so that I have a single PDF document that I can just fire off to people. So after I've spoken to them, or before I've spoken to them, they get a real feel for where we are and where we're going, and our vision, and some of the details behind it, like the financials, how we're planning to fund it, and just some of those other kind of essential items. And the other thing is money. Money is so important. I'm getting a real handle on some of the best ways to fund our growth. Obviously we need funding to buy the land in the first place, and there's a few avenues for doing that, and I think there's lots of interesting ways to do it, especially around community shares and running PermaWild as a co-op. But initially, before I can really develop a lot of those ideas, and just to keep us going and to help build momentum, I'm looking for seed money, which is basically just money to help us grow for this first year, to kind of build out the business plan, and to help us develop stronger relationships as well. So I'm spending a bit of time applying for grants. They're not large amounts, but they'll be enough to hopefully get some of the legal side done, maybe help us do a bit of more admin, and also help pay me while I kind of push the project further forward as well. So I always like the idea of getting paid, and if it means that I can spend more time on PermaWild, all the better. So I'm gonna try and do more of these videos and just keep you up to date, and hopefully it'll enlighten those who are interested in the project and entice those that are interested to get more involved as well. That's the other thing is, although we're not open to signing up members yet, if there's people, if you're watching this and you're interested and you think, do you know what, I like what you're doing, I'd like to get involved, I've got a bit of time on my hands, then just reach out, drop me an email, let's have a chat. All right, see you later.